winter solstice is behind us now. Every day is getting a little bit longer, and it's starting to make me feel about spring coming up. And it's time to get our putting game in shape so that when spring finally gets here, you can get out there and be super sharp on your putting. And one of the things I've got here, I'm Dave Grill, the inventor of the Delta Putt. This is the Delta Putt Max. It's a great tool for practicing indoors, outdoors, wherever you might be. And the important thing is, in order to improve your putting, you've got to know what you're doing. A lot of times you'll miss a putt right, and it's like, what's going on here? The Delta Putt gives you instant feedback every single stroke you take on your stroke path and your face angle. So there's no question. It's simple physics. If you do this, the puck's going to do that. So every stroke you're going to know kind of what, was my stroke path off? Was my putter face square or closed? Whatever the reaction is, will tell you. So over the next 5 videos, I'm going to work on some basic drills that are going to get you a solid stroke before spring rolls around. And you can do this in front of your TV if you're watching the bowl games coming up here. You can take it out to the golf course, throw it on a green. But the important thing is, using the Delta Putt will give you the answers to what is going on with your stroke, and then you can start correcting that. We're going to start with our base. And when I'm talking about base, pretty much from your hips down, that base needs to remain totally solid with no, ideally, absolutely no motion in your legs. What happens if you start getting a little motion in your legs, your brain's going to pick up, and if your left leg comes back, it's going to go, oh, I'm going to need to leave that face open and try to help him out. So we went out today, beautiful day, after weeks and weeks of downpours. We had a beautiful sunny day, went out on the sport court and took some videos using my shadow. The sun was behind me, and I just made some strokes and just made sure that everything was staying solid, no head movement forward, no leg action. And that is something that you really, really need to work on to start. Get that mastered. Then we can move on to the second part of the putting stroke, which is, stroke and, rotation, no rotation, and things like that. But we'll get to that. So starting with the base, we got to set up, and we've got to get ourselves in a position, and everybody's going to have a slightly different type of setup. That's fine. Whatever yours is, work on that, keep it consistent, and make sure that setup allows your base to stay absolutely as quiet as possible. So I'm going to take a couple strokes here with the puck. I'm going to try to keep this base as solid as I possibly can. And that putt was dead straight. You noticed how the puck tracked straight down my intended line. Lead point didn't rotate right or left. I'd take that putt every single time. And I feel actually pretty good about that because I have not picked up a putter for months. So, but I'm going to start getting back into this. Here again, we want to get our base set. And if you're feeling like you are have a little bit of motion there, one trick you might try is actually just kind of get a little knock knee, bring these knees in so that the weight is on the inside of each foot. That's going to help keep you from, rolling over on your feet. Just little things like that. But again, a solid base is a must. Okay. On that one, I'd like to look at that on video because I think I did pick up a little bit of movement. My stroke path was a little bit inside out because the puck went right of my intended line. And the lead point kind of rotated back to the left, which again, as your brain is, pick that up. I just gave a slight bit of movement. My brain said, oh, I got to shut that face back. And a lot of times your brain and your body kind of fight each other. Your brain thinks it's the smartest thing. Your body says, no, I'm going to do it this way. And so you'll get a little conflict. Staying solid is going to eliminate both of those and get your brain and your body in sync. So here we are again. Okay. That one again, I made it. Puck would have gone, or the putt would have gone in, but my stroke path came outside in, and my face was just slightly closed at impact. But as you work on this, the Delta Putt again is, there's not a lot of people that have a home, all the technology, SAM labs and things like that, unless you want to spend $30,000 and get one for your living room. That would be great. But the Delta Putt will give you the instant feedback that you need if you're consistently, pushing the ball to the right. You can figure out, okay, that's stroke path. Or if you're coming straight down the line and the lead point rotates one way or the other, that's going to be your face angle. So moving forward, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. See the upcoming episodes that we've got. We're going to work again on five base things that are going to help improve your putting moving forward. Give us a thumbs up in this video. You can sign up for our email, and that's going to be in the description box below. And on a beautiful day like this, use this as your emphasis to get putting back before spring comes. And cheers to great putting.